Trapping on trap, rain no ice. Hustle the phone, money shining for life. Remember the nights we was riding in bikes. On them stores, ain't different for the night. They don't know about that. That page, we going for that ass. 2012 for the spot, niggas crash. 5 drills, the spot for the clap. Trapping on trap, rain no ice. Hustle the phone, money shining for life. Remember the nights we was riding in bikes. On them stores, ain't different for the night. They don't know about that. That page, we going for that ass. 2012 for the spot, niggas crash. 5 drills, the spot for the clap. My brothers, they wear that. I call you my friend, and you can just kick. And I got friends, just brothers who get it. Flop on TC, son in a minute. Sacrifice for the chicken, that's better days. Most bitches in my face.
Fuck.
In this place.
Fuck you doing? 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 What the fuck you doing? This shit hard. I can't even front. Hey, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? What the fuck you doing? What the fuck is you doing? Yo.
It's good, tap out.
I thought you was about to freestyle.
Nah, I gotta pay for that. Fuck a freestyle. Gucci man.
Energy high today, man.
Facts, yo. We had a week off. We ain't do nothing last week, so you know we gotta come with the energy this episode. Feel me? Feel me?
Nah, I think that last week was productive.
We got a lot done. We was working. We were still clocked in. You feel me? We were still clocked in. We was getting shit done.
Still there though.
Feel me? Son, you still sick.
Yeah, I am right now.
You feel me? But fuck that. We gonna get to you. Welcome to the 680 podcast, episode 5. Real niggas in your bitch styles. You know the vibes. We gonna start off today. We got, our new moderator, Slayana, in the building. I had one, but I haven't drunken one yet.
Oh, I thought you drank it already.
Nah.
Shout out my son Q running it up. My son
Say
Q.
that shit work.
Trap on trap. Trapping on trap.
We got
My son
at
Q.
Kilo Inc. Shouting out her homie. What is his name?
Q run it up.
Q Run It Up.
Hey,
That's his name, or that's the song name?
Nah, that's his name.
What's the song name?
Trapping on trap.
Trapping on Trap was the intro today. I liked it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Feel me?
Nice little vibe.
First listen. We got your boy Teddy Taught You. Follow your boy, you feel me? Ain't nothing. I ain't buying your girl nothing. And we got my boy Chuck in the building today too. You guys notice we don't have Mr. Morecash with us. He's a little
Sad face.
He a little tied up, but we get to it regardless. That is the 680 podcast, another one man podcast. So we keep it pushing. We keep it pushing. Feel me? Divided we fall.
United we stand.
Finish it.
United we stand?
And divided we fall.
That doesn't sound.
United we stand. Divided we fall. Divided we fall. And united we stand. Where the fuck they make this type of shit up from?
Yeah, now that I'm saying it, I feel like that is the right thing, but I'm feeling like it's not.
Divided we fall.
It's not there.
Divided we fall. Are we saying it backward? Fuck it.
Listen. We have things to get into.
Yeah.
So. Let's get to them.
You feel me? Where we at? What's first?
Since you're so energetic, we want all the emphasis on what's the name? Fucking When They See Us, the show on Netflix that everybody.
How they see us?
How they see us? When they see us?
When they see us.
When they see us.
Is when?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was how.
When, right?
Yeah, When They See Us.
That's a very powerful name because I agree with it.
That.
You know what happens when they see us?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it when or how? When. Okay.
Oh.
How is just in the notes. Gotcha.
Yeah. I mean,
You gotta get your notes right,
that's a good, that is a good that's a good name though.
That's a good name.
Yeah.
What you guys think about the film?
To be honest with you,
Or the series?
I thought it was crazy, but I guess if you're not black, you'll receive it different, right? Because like we always see issues in our community where we get accused of things we didn't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so not to downplay what happened to them, because their story was crazy. I just think we see this a lot.
Is it really? That's the point. That's the difference. It's like that's the one that's very publicized. You feel me? And like
That shit was famous.
It's a new documentary, so it's back in everybody's face.
Yeah.
But realistically, in my opinion, like we all know, like that shit happen every day, b. Like niggas just keep getting picked up.
That's a fact.
Nigga, I wasn't there, bro. Yes, you was. My nigga, I wasn't there, bro. Nigga, you have a lawyer, and the lawyer was like, just take the deal. Just take the deal.
Yeah, but this made it worse because how they went about it as well.
Maybe because they were so young.
Yeah, there was no lawyer involved.
They were so
really.
little.
Bro,
was questioned
when I was like a freshman
by
in
their
high school,
parents.
a cop ran up on me and my friend on Rogers Avenue. Ran up, like, I thought they were about to start shooting at us like them niggas was ops. Like, mind you, I'm not in a gang, so I don't really have any ops. But the way they ran up on us, you would have thought we had ops. But it's the cops. So they pull up, and he's searching me, and I'm like, yo, just not legal. I'm not a dickhead, so I know what he's doing is illegal. He's like, you watch too much TV. What are you talking about? That just goes to show, like, how they move in the streets, though. Like, it don't really matter. Like, that legal, illegal shit don't really matter when you fucking with police. You feel me? When them niggas was in them offices in our show, I just saw them niggas saying, like, a white woman was raped and somebody got to go down for it.
Basically.
They picked up mad kids and then they just picked 5. To me, that was different because them niggas didn't even know each other before they got locked. Them niggas wasn't even like really friends.
Exactly.
You gonna just rape niggas with niggas you don't even know?
That's true.
Who just goes there on a rape with a stranger?
And then oh man, son, this shit is crazy.
You feel me? Like, these niggas in the room, I'm like, yo, if
She made the events, like, you know, in the way where it had to be, you know? She just could blame them, you know what I'm saying? Like, she fixed the whole thing.
I felt bad for Corey because his loyalty really got him tied up in that. Like, if he just stayed right there and not go downtown, he wouldn't have been like, caught up in none of that shit.
No, he was a real friend.
All.
Yeah. I thought that was crazy. Like, he was in it the longest.
Yeah. He was the oldest one, right?
that nigga was convinced into saying that he was really fucking somebody. He was just sitting there like, yeah, I did it. He did this and
he couldn't even remember the names, bro.
Yo, bro, you don't even know these people. How the fuck you gonna snitch on a nigga you don't really even know? Like, you have to think about the fight.
Right. Yo, the part that had
but that's a fact. People do start lying after a while sometimes when they held like that. They lie. They wanna go home. They say anything.
Yo, bro.
They wanna get the fuck out of there. Like, shit.
You gonna threaten a nigga with jail time and you don't even know how much jail time he really facing. He's just like, yeah, I did it. Can I go home?
Hold on, what was your views on that?
I'm saying though, some people be scared too. Like, they was young. Like, they little ass kids. Like, if you really think about it. Like,
by all means, they was shitting bricks.
Yeah, like, that's not even like they never been in the jail system before. Never had no, you feel me? Like, so they was shook, bro.
I would have shit bricks, like probably physical shit. Would have came on my ass in the precinct because how they was talking. And in the 80s, not like now.
That's manipulation. They was beating them niggas up, bro. I probably would have said, yeah, I did it too. What you mean? They was beating them.
You were saying something just now, Lay?
Lost it.
Yeah, I was going back and forth so long. Yeah, I was going back and forth like.
Nigga said I tried to tell you.
I didn't even know she had something to say.
But yeah, man, like the whole legal process, everything was crazy, and like the father was horrible. You see how they blackmailed the father? He just like tried to convince his son to say like, yeah, just say this and say that. I thought that was fucked up.
I think that was a little bit. I feel like it's fucked up, but I understand in a fucked up way. I understand.
The pops, you understand the pops?
Yeah, because he was locked up already, so he probably looked at it from the perception of like, you know, like this, they gonna do this to my son. I don't even think he understood how great of a danger his son was in. He's like, yo,
nah, it's rape. My son not saying nothing. That's how I see
it. He was locked up. He probably afraid of the system. He probably like, yo, bro, you'll get off clean.
Nah, but they showed,
he was thinking about his. I feel like he was thinking about his job.
He was because they put the pressure on him, saying like, if your job finds.
I feel like that was.
That was the reason why.
I feel like he was a little selfish.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have been on his son's side and had his son back. That shit ruined. You feel me? That ruins kids. You feel me? Like when they parents not there and shit like that. But
facts.
And then in a situation like that, he probably needed his pops the most. Feel me? That's why when he came home, he wasn't even fucking.
Him being his father being in prison got nothing to do with you telling your kid.
Me personally, if I was that nigga pops, I'd have just.
You right. You 100%.
I'd have just stuck with my son.
I can't even like fend for this nigga. This nigga's a fucked up individual.
Yeah, like
I'm sorry, bro.
The cops brought him aside and they told him like, listen, your job know about your past, and he panicked. Now my thing is like,
yeah, he did panic.
I mean, it's hard to be in somebody's shoes to tell people what to do, but
yeah, facts. If you ain't experienced it,
when it comes to your kid, you gotta say fuck everything.
That's how I feel.
But then again,
I feel like any natural parent would.
You don't know what the parents was thinking about after a while either, because sometimes your kid, you defend your kid automatically. You feel me? You don't know if the father was like, if he did do this type shit. You don't know how the father was thinking too. He could be thinking.
That Spanish nigga pops. His father had him. Like his father had his back, my nigga. Like for real, for real.
Nah, I think the other parents.
Spanish nigga pops sent him when he came home.
What you gonna do?
I don't think he sunned him.
That's what fathers do. Like fathers don't give a fuck how big you become, nigga. You my son. Fuck what you talking about.
I think the father was trying to like, you know.
I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about how he had his wife treated the nigga.
Yeah, I felt like he didn't want to like fuck up his situation because like
I get that, but that nigga's wildin'.
That's the freak. It's a sketchy situation.
Yeah, sketchy. Cause you got to kill with her too, so it's
You
like
feel me?
you got to make things work.
And you were like,
She told that nigga she was gonna call his PO on him that he's selling drugs. She knows.
what do you think?
drugs.
This is
Yeah,
the type
crazy.
of things that happens to men all the time when women forget like this specific situation. If you want to talk about when women just call rape on men wrongfully, when women call rape on men wrongfully, not when women call rape. Women call rape on men wrongfully. These things really go fucking with these niggas' lives, like now. You feel me? A nigga just, trying to talk to shorty. Oh my God, he raped me. That happened in my junior high school. A girl was fucking in the bathroom and she got caught. And called a rape card. Like, yeah, he raped me. Every student knew it was a fuck. But she wouldn't go put that type of thing on that man's name because she got caught fucking. You know what I mean? You become a registered sex offender after shit like that. You ain't never like a normal. That's to me.
If I was, that's crazy. Son.
That's fucked up. But them niggas got 41 mil. 41 mil split 5 ways ain't bad. Feel me? 41 mil. 41 mil ain't gonna take away the pain, but you know, I'll be alright after I get a couple mil. I ain't gonna front. I did the time. You feel me?
Can't bring your time back though.
But you could buy an education, which that nigga Yusuf gonna do. Oh, he did, right? He went to school and everything.
Yusuf is smart.
People who I commend them from
I
not
feel like they all did something
being like, from not being like victims, even though they were victims. You know, they took a situation and they, you feel me, really ran with that motherfucker, made a 1 into a 2 type
they
shit.
They could flip the bread, but that's traumatizing. Just the whole experience.
Yeah, they fucked up.
I feel like they didn't like.
They fucked up.
They ain't going debt to everybody else just experience, like they prison experience.
They probably good now.
Because they was all together. You gotta remember that, like they was all together.
They were?
Juvie.
I didn't finish. In juvie, they was all together?
Like, they was all sent to juvie, so that's a whole nother type of situation. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's probably like a similar situation to each other in juvie. Like I can imagine that juvie is not anywhere similar.
Does juvie
to,
still exist? Like they still have juveniles? Oh, I thought they just had like jails.
But
you feel me?
Yeah, they sent.
They be
Corey
treating us like
prison.
it's all the same. They sent Corey to prison.
That
Corey
shit is
was the
wild.
one who was
That's
skipping
the
school.
One. That's the last one, right?
Yeah, that's the last. That's the
And
oldest
with
one.
Yusuf.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Corey.
He was gay.
Look at y'all knowing these niggas' names
But
now.
listen,
Shout out to that.
Beat up and shit. That
Okay,
shit was
let's
crazy,
talk
son.
about the Spanish nigga in the jail. I felt like he was lying when he was giving that confession.
Me too.
I felt like he was lying. But then it came back with all the evidence on her, so I'm a little confused about that.
Okay, they did a DNA test, so his DNA, he was dead.
Yeah,
But I was just saying the odds of him meeting him in prison,
right, exactly.
like, I don't know. You see how everything happened for a reason. They had a fight, and when they met up again, he felt like, like, he a good dude and, all this shit, and he decided to do something honorable.
Right.
Even though he a rapist, he not an honorable man. He did something honorable in the moment. And it is crazy how everything just happens. Because if he ain't maintained his innocence, he would have went home, and Corey would have went home, and Corey would never have met this guy. He probably would never confess, and they still would have been rapists to this day. So, like,
So
it's crazy.
I didn't really finish it. I'll be very honest. So this guy was in jail with somebody?
The guy was in jail with
Corey.
Corey. They fought. Then they met again, and they spoke.
And
It
it
was some
turned
weird
out,
shit.
yeah.
And the nigga confessed.
Like, yo, that rape that you in here for, that was me?
Nah,
No,
he didn't tell him.
it was more so like
He confessed to
he I guess he became religious or he's spiritual or something, and he's saying you gotta pay for your sins. You feel me? And you a good guy, you don't gotta pay for sins and something like that.
But I heard the real guy in general, he's like, he was already in jail for, I think, a couple of murders and shit, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's how they met up in jail.
Yeah, that motherfucker had nothing else to lose. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, he wasn't outside. He didn't risk his freedom. You feel me? If you were such an honorable nigga, cuz, you would have, as soon as they put them niggas on TV, like, nah, that was me.
I didn't say he was honorable. I say he did an honorable thing. Cause
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I'm for him. Like if you really felt that way, in my opinion, you should have just, dealt with that when they started calling on these kids. you was a big man. You feel me? You was a big man, and you just, I didn't understand it.
I don't know, and I know they don't probably care at that point once they was freed and claimed the innocence. At that point, I don't think the niggas cared at that point when he did it.
Let's try to dive into this district attorney lady and that lead detective. How did y'all feel about that?
I got no words for that lady. She a bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, I think from what I heard, she still believed that they did it. And,
she do.
That's tricky. Does she believe that they did it, or she's just saying that they did it?
She still says she believes it. So I mean, if she
all right. So the sock was evidence, right? They had a sock with like semen in it, evidence. But once the evidence didn't match none of their DNA, she ruled it out. She just got rid of the sock. That's crazy, right?
Bro, that's a setup. Like, that's a setup. Like, look, people want to talk about the OJ situation on if he did it or if he didn't do it, right? If OJ didn't do it, then who did? When you have a situation where someone finds another person's semen and doesn't even pay it any mind, at that point, no, she doesn't give a fuck if they're innocent or guilty. She just wants to get them convicted. You feel me? And that's the problem with the justice system. We just notches on the belt.
They honestly picked a bunch of random kids up because it's just who they caught.
You feel me? And they still went to go find more. That's the point I'm making. Like, you still went to go find other kids who you didn't lock up originally. Because I saw the show when they picked up Yusuf and the other kid.
Yeah, Corey.
Yeah, they wasn't even looking for Corey. Corey and Yusuf ain't do it. You ain't pick them up. But you still go find your way on the streets looking for them. Pick them up. Oh, yeah, you know what? You wasn't even involved, but you came with your man. So, yeah, you a rapist too. What? And everyone believes this? Let's talk about something else, because, the system gets me up my nerves, cuz. What we got next? What's on the docket, cuz?
All right.
We're going to get back to them, though. I got 50 for that other white lady.
Okay.
No matter of fact, nah, we're not going to move on. Fuck that. Oh. That bitch was out here just trying to lock people up. Like, really, like, you got evidence they didn't do it, and it's like, nah, they did it. You feel me? Donald Trump.
Find the ways to make it match. Like,
Donald Trump president now. He's still like they did it. Like, yeah.
He wanted them to die too. He wanted them to get a death penalty.
Yo. Bro, you won't even know this white lady, bro. Why you so tight? Why we gotta die for a white woman? You feel me? That's the second time, bro. That Emmett Till shit. And these niggas be, excuse me. But these people in the system who, like, use us. That's what they do. Like, they really just use us. And it just so happened that these guys' stories were heard, but this happens all the time in this same community, New York. You feel me? End of the month, end of the year, they got to get their arrest quarter popping. They go to the hood. They already know what's going on. They just wait till it's time to lock you up. You feel me? They don't miss a raid. They be knowing you at. When time to knock on your door, we in the mob. They know where we at. They just wait till it's time. You feel me? Fuck them. Fuck them all.
It's crazy.
Fuck them all. And shout out to that bitch ass nigga Mayor de Blasio running for president. Niggas is not voting for you, cuz. Give it the fuck up. You the mayor for New York and we not fucking with you, bro. You're not gonna win. Hang them shits up right now. You feel me? I'm gonna let you know right now from the hood, cause you know you need the black support in New York. We not fucking with you, cuz. At all. What's next?
All right, so
God bless you.
Thank you.
Let's get right into mental health in the black communities. That ties into this whole jail talk. So
that's a good topic.
Niggas is
I didn't read the topic,
crazy,
so
man.
this is new to me.
You got more?
That's gonna be on Spotify. What? You got more?
Yeah, it's one in it.
Yeah, see, he really wanted one.
Make a meme out of Chucky.
Yeah. You got more?
Niggas be crazy.
Make Chucky a meme.
And we overlook it. You know when you young, right? and you see the wild nigga doing all that shit.
You be like,
all the girls
The
think
kid
it's cute.
with the behavior problems in school.
Yeah, and all the girls think it's cute, and he's some wild nigga. You like, damn, this
They
nigga's
like
reckless.
that nigga.
Yeah,
They
then you
love
get
that badass nigga.
Yeah, when you get older, you like, yo, let's go with this nigga.
Them niggas' behaviors never change. Them niggas always stay bad for the bitches. And bitches yo, listen, the thing about it is, ain't nobody ever lose a bitch in jail. Like, she gonna fuck on you when you went up there, but like, she gonna pick up the phone. You feel me? Like, I don't know.
No, that's not always the case.
A lot of niggas bitches picking up the phone.
Some.
It depends on the bid. It depends on who you are too.
Some of them be dubbing these niggas when they go to jail.
Yeah.
I can't generalize every girl. I don't know what they do. All I know is back to them crazy niggas.
Bad to them crazy niggas, bro.
Not crazy. I'm sorry. Some people, like in the community, like we stigmatize people like that have those issues. Like a lot of things we do to people in the black community, you make them feel like they weak for a lot of things. And everybody go through things. There's a lot of trauma that happens in your community that we just overlook. Like
Just in your life period.
yeah, like this nigga mom is on drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
His brother probably died. The teacher told him he not gonna be nothing. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he don't know what he's gonna do with his own life. You feel me? He probably the felon, and everybody just overlooking like what he goes through. He's weak to everybody.
And let's
He ain't
just
do
point out everything you said is really fucked up, and that like in a white neighborhood, like if a white teacher said that to the white kid, the white mom would be like, "Oh my God, Becky, don't ever talk to Timmy like that again." You understand? Yeah. You feel me?
No,
People,
it's probably black parents that do the same. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not saying we don't. I'm saying that the respect is there already previously.
But
You feel me?
That's a whole different convo for a different time. That's like more so like because in their communities, their people is making sure their kids getting the right education. In the
No,
right
I don't
place.
think it's that.
It
I
is
think
that.
because regardless, at a lot of schools that I went to,
Yeah.
my teachers were white. Like my high school,
That's what I'm saying.
a lot of my teachers were white.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I had some pretty cool teachers. Some. And there were some black teachers that were definitely bitches. Like my least favorite teacher was a black woman.
Yeah, mine too.
You
Mine
feel
too.
me?
Well, I forgot her name.
And this is another
I
thing
need
with
to
black
remember her
people
name.
in school, teachers, in my opinion, when it comes, sometimes
Hated that bitch.
they tend to generalize us. You feel me? Like this nigga here, like they just know. Like that's why they say stuff to us like you ain't gonna be nothing because they done saw us so much, just like you.
Well, on the flip side of that, right?
But that'd be
Not-
be motivation.
Not to argue,
You
not to
gotta
argue
take
your
that
point. 'Cause
and
maybe
feel
you're
your
right, but you got to understand. Like I was saying, just based on that, I'm just giving you an example of a person who goes through a lot, right? Who may have a mental disorder or he develops over time, right? Let's say in our community, you know a lot of people, you know the plights we face. You don't have a lot of room to mess up. So if it's somebody seeing you fucking up just a slight bit, they gonna lose hope. Cause you're not like the average kid. You're a black man, right, or black woman, right? A lot of things are against you already. You're born into problems. So you have to find the best way for your life. If you fucking up, somebody they're gonna give up on you easy. They see it happen all the time. They're teachers. How many generations of kids they see become millionaires or something very successful? Matter of fact, they probably don't even know what happens to most of the kids after high school, some shit.
That's a fact.
Well, I'm just saying though, like
I have a question.
I don't know what happens to them.
I have
Yeah,
a question for you guys. I'm changing the topic a little bit. What the fuck is black excellence?
like I guess it's how you define it. Like,
Okay. What the fuck is black excellence? Like that's not an answer.
it could be anything. I think it's any successful black person. Like success, like
Any
Black
black person
power.
excelling.
yeah, like
Black power. What kind
what's
of
so confusing about it?
I don't like the term. I think it's like reverse racism in a way.
Nah, I think you think it's too deep into it.
You really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's like saying, like we don't expect much of you, so here's an A for one of y'all doing good.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
You feel me?
Sometimes
I just feel like, what is excellent? Like, why could you have a bachelor's? No disrespect to any of the graduates, but why could you have a bachelor's or a master's? This is black excellence.
well, I'm gonna give you my example, right?
Like, real talk. Let me know why.
I'm gonna give you an example why, right? If you in the community, right, of let's say it's like 50 white men and there's one black guy that's successful, right? And you sit there and you say, excellence on your caption, right? You know how many black people will comment and say, oh, why he gotta feel like this and that and that? They want you to show black excellence. So you have to cater to everybody, but some people want to show you like, listen, I'm black and I'm here. That's really what that is. Like, I'm black and I'm here and I made it. I got my master's, I got my bachelor's. As I was saying before,
I think it's a house nigga term.
No, I think it's two sides of the coin.
It sounds like a real house nigga term.
I think it's two sides of the coin, and your perspective and how you look at it is based on how you see things. It's not nobody's really wrong in a sense, because if you think about it, right, you look at it like, all right, they downing you, they trying to use reverse racism, and there's other people who see that. And
I don't think it's you're downing me. I feel like the flip side. I feel like too much times, some black people get to a certain place and think that they can shit on the other black people because they haven't been
perspective
able.
Again, because you look at Hov, right, and he's my favorite rapper. Jay-Z, early on in his career, he told you he sold to you, right? Jay-Z sells cool. That's what he does. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
He tells you what to do, what's not cool, what's cool now, what's not cool no more.
We gonna get into Jay-Z after this episode too.
Nah, Jay-Z's my favorite rapper. That's what he do, right?
But
in the beginning,
I want to stay on what you
on. Hold on. In the beginning of his career, right? I'm not gonna sidetrack. In the beginning of his career, he was telling you what, how much more successful he was than you, right? He tells you that all the time, actually. Am I wrong? But people, you look at his music and say he motivates me.
No,
you do.
No.
All right,
I don't.
This gets spicy.
I don't think that
we need sound
Jay-Z. I don't think that Jay-Z is telling us I'm more successful than you. I think Jay-Z is telling us I'm successful, then this is how I got here. No, that's what I get from Jay-Z.
You're missing what I'm saying, right?
I'm not.
No, you're not. You're not understanding.
I don't agree with what you're saying.
Follow I'm talking about the beginning of his career. When he tell you what you're drinking versus what he's drinking. When he's telling you what he's driving versus what he's driving. Who he's fucking versus who you fucking. Not the Jay-Z now. You gotta understand.
Okay.
If you're gonna listen to Jay-Z, you gotta listen to his catalog.
That's a great response.
That's my point. I'm not done.
Okay.
If I listen to that, right? And I say, that's motivation for me. It's perspective. So it's not like you shitting on me. You just telling me I'm doing the wrong thing. Why you fucking that bitch and fucking these girls?
But look, you see, that's my problem.
You drinking that shit?
That's my problem.
You drinking Ace of Spades here? You feel me?
I don't want to get off of what you were saying, but that's my problem with Jay-Z. Okay, you just called that.
We gonna get the Hov later.
Okay, black excellence. Hov doesn't personify black excellence because he's rich. He doesn't personify because he has money. I think he personifies black excellence because he makes money doing what he wants. You feel me? To me, that should be black excellence. Doing what you want. Knowing that back in the days, we couldn't do what we want. Now, your financial capital or your bachelor degree don't make you no more excellent than the nigga on the block pushing dope because that's what he want to do. Fuck is you talking about? The scammers who get into it, you feel me? Who's finding the bins? Who's going to it? You feel me? Black excellence. Kiana's a tattoo artist. Black excellence. We got a fucking podcast. Black excellence. You feel me? Whatever you do and you put your time into and you get your results, that's black excellence. Don't push this bullshit agenda that we gotta get a degree and we gotta have a cap and gown. Fuck suck my dick, bro. Fuck out of here.
You see, again, that's perspective because you got to understand, black excellence, as you said, right?
I feel like it could be a lot of things.
You know why? Do you know why people look at certain things black people do and say, yo, that's not black excellence? Is because, again, it's perspective, and you got to look at it like this. What's easy for somebody to do? It's easy to go outside and shoot a gun. Everybody not going to do it. I'm not saying everybody's tough. It's easy to go outside and shoot a gun. And you're a black man, it's easy to get locked and take risks. It's not easy to get up and say, let me take the long way when it don't reflect on your community. How many people you know in your block went to university and graduated with a master's or something? Not too many people.
So what that mean?
I'm trying to say, if you're gonna take the hard way in life, not even the hard way, scratch that. If you're gonna just do anything in life and you face adversity while you're doing it and you made it somewhere, that's black excellence. A lot of rappers did shit their way and made it there.
Agreed.
Black excellence. I'm not saying like.
But that is not
so you're gonna award everybody that goes outside. We talking about black excellence, not black people.
Bro, what is Asian excellence?
That's true.
What is Indian excellence?
That's true.
It's the same shit like Black History Month, bro. What the fuck?
Right, can I ask you something?
What are these things that you give us to make us feel satisfied in your world? What is white excellence? Being a white person?
No, it's not.
So what's black excellence?
I don't follow. Listen, you gotta understand.
I'm trying to say that these other cultures.
No, I get what you're saying. That was a good point. But
they don't go about champion shit that should be the norm. You feel me? If you want to go to school, go to school. We gotta stop acting in the black community, aunties, grandpas, everybody. Stop acting like because she went to school and got a degree.
Well, is your point
better?
Is your point based on school itself?
Can I say
No.
something real quick? It's so off topic, but can I say something real quick?
All right.
I think they need like schools like for people to like really do what they want to do. I mean like from young too. Like you see how we go to school for like regular academics.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be like a school for teach you how to do cars or like shit like that. Like I feel like kids should be able to choose that. Like I want to go to this art school or like I want to go to this, and it's like public schools.
Not bad idea.
Listen,
okay, really off topic, but yeah, you guys get back.
The black mechanic is black excellence. The black everything.
But I'm trying to
the
say,
black barber is black excellence. You feel me?
Right.
The reason why I'm bringing up the school thing is because, as you all know, it's graduation season, and it seems to me that a lot of people have been feeling like, I'm black excellence because I have a degree.
All right, can I ask you something?
You were black excellence before you got it.
Can I ask you something?
Right.
You feel me? You're not black excellence because you're black with a degree. You're black excellence because you decided to go to school and get an education. You feel me? Because you wanted a specific type of job or a specific type of field.
But here's my point on that, right? You got to understand, again, this is my perspective though, right? I understand what you're saying. And you made a good point. We shouldn't celebrate like just certain people. But the reason why I think we do as black people is because in our culture, right, we celebrate black people for everything we do. We have our own channel, right? Which is it don't really reflect on black people all the time. But why they don't have Asian entertainment television?
Wait,
I'm saying though, why they don't have an AETV? I'm talking about like BET and all these things. Everything we do is black.
Channels.
I'm saying I'm asking you though.
I'm saying like
they had the Spanish channels.
They
but
got
I'm saying
the
like
Indian channels,
all right,
the Indian news.
All right. What I'm saying, I'm talking about like in certain sectors of black people's lives, we celebrate black stuff. Period. That's just how we are.
Why?
Because we face different plights than other people to our people. Our plights is more than this.
I think that black people we don't understand that we're no longer the victim.
Who told you that?
Do you wanna get a mic? Do you want to get a mic? Cause
get a mic.
Like you over here and you keep talking. Like I feel like we not behaving as if we passed that. I feel like we moving like we still fighting.
But you don't think we still fighting?
I feel like
I think we are.
Yeah, I don't understand your point.
No.
Because
let me be very clear. I think we're
the fight
fighting.
will never be over.
I think we're fighting, but I feel like a lot of us are fighting for inclusion and not for our own. You see, I feel like other cultures, like the Indian cultures and the Italians and the Jewish cultures, you feel me? These cultures, they don't go about looking to be in other people's communities. You feel me? They don't want to do other people's things. What they want to do, they want to be around other Jews.
That's you see again,
Spanish, be around other Spanish.
That's you see. You got to understand though. Like again, you bringing up a point that brings up a bigger argument.
And what is that?
That why we do this and why we do that. We don't have our own record labels, right? We don't have our own entertainment hubs. We don't have our own schools. Well, we have our own schools, but the funding is not that great. We don't got a lot going for our community, even when we do things for ourselves, right? In the past, they burned down Black Wall Street. Right?
Shout out to Black Wall Street.
We get real estate. They give us higher mortgage rates, right? We're faced with different.
We are.
Not only us, minorities in general.
We are.
But you can't say like, oh, it's easier for a Jewish person to. I mean, you gotta understand, they're still white.
What is a minority?
I can't go into all these terms.
I don't know what it is. I hear people use it all the time, and I have no understanding.
We're not the majority. That's all I'm trying to say. We're not the majority.
What is the majority? White people?
Yeah.
White people. White.
They're the majority of.
But there's so many different types of white people. So like, is it just being white?
You think a white man goes in the street and asks a guy if he's Jewish? I don't know if they do that, but I'm pretty sure if he sees a black guy versus a white guy, whose side is he on? Because I know they fight amongst each other, but when it comes to being racist,
why don't white crime exist?
That's not what I'm saying. Like,
no, I'm saying like I think white people are very violent people. I think they're more violent than us. They're physically violent.
I can't think with this all lives matter mindset.
They turn red.
I personally think this, right?
Go Super Saiyan and
Black
shit.
people, do we make excuses for a lot of shit we do?
Especially
yes.
when they drunk.
You feel me? But at the same time, we face.
They're the best people to have a good time with, though.
Oh, white people?
Like to get really fucked up with. White people or the people to do it.
Yeah, that's a fact. They was trying to get me fucked up, and I was like, They was doing some stuff I never heard about.
Hey, come on, man. Drinks on me, man. Drinks on drag, guys. Like,
they go to the club and buy a whole fucking bottle of champagne,
Yeah,
and just give it to you.
I don't know.
They want to dance with your girl, you let them. Yeah, go ahead, Tommy. You can take her home. It's all right.
It's a fact.
You feel me? The crazy part is we don't feel no type of like threat when it comes to when we see white people.
Nope. Sorry.
You see?
She don't
Me
agree.
personally, I'm scared of white people.
You are?
Yes, I'm
I
terrified.
think we should be.
I'm terrified. I think that they are. Listen. Okay. This is my thing. Because the crimes that I see, you get what I'm saying? They look so casual about it. So a nigga just walked into the movie theater, shot that shit up. Now every time I go to the movie theater, I think of a casual white person just walking in, shooting the shit up. Like it's something that's just stuck in my head. Like I'm traumatized. So that is why I get a little I'm not to say. I don't understand why they're scared of us when they.
We should be scared of them.
Exactly, they hold the same type of
To be honest,
it's not high
white
placement.
people in history have done way more fucked up shit than anyone else.
Scary, bro.
I don't understand how they can still
Now
paint
listen,
the picture to other white
it's a
kids.
thing.
Like white kids hear about other wars, they hear about all these things that their ancestors did. You feel me? To other people, how does not one white person be like, Granddad really was a fucked up individual. Like, he did kill a lot of people. You feel me? They ain't afraid of us.
Think of it in like politics and shit too. That's a whole different scale.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean?
They be fucked up. Them white people.
They be weirdo.
You know what?
When it comes
the
to
worst thing that ever happened to white people was Scandal. Okay, y'all niggas think the shit that go on TV shows like he hates Ray Donovan. I tell him all the time, this is what happens. So they get into some shit and they hire a fixer, and the fixer comes in, and you never know on TMZ.
I didn't say that's impossible.
You feel me?
I just feel like
he just hates the show.
I feel like a lot of people watch TV and like they just think everything on TV is real, and that's not the case. But do I think white people have a fixer and a panic team and all that? Yeah, I think they got people they call.
Art imitates reality and vice versa.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that
there's a white guy
You know
out
what
there.
it is though? TV make us think that, this shit is possible. Like this shit is very possible.
Right,
it's not impossible.
Netflix show. Did you guys watch Black Summer? No. Okay, watch that. We'll talk about it in the next episode. Watch Black Summer, and then you're gonna say this shit is possible. We're gonna come back.
I'm saying
to
though,
Black Summer?
no, Black Summer.
I don't mind
Netflix.
that, but you watch Ray Donovan
Is
and
it
you
like
said this
Black
happens.
Mirror?
Bro, listen, I'm pretty sure. And
No, I think so
in
too.
some
but-
time, Matt Damon has hit someone with a car and called one of his white friends to fix it.
All right, that's not my point. All right, here's my point. Everybody watch Billions and think they're rich. You know what I'm saying?
Allegedly, Matt Damon.
No, but everybody watches.
You know what?
Look,
I'm
everybody-
sorry. I don't want to cut you off.
What?
Let's not use Matt Damon. Let's use artist that I hate, actor. Let's use Ben Affleck. I fucking hate you, Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck hits people with cars and calls his fixers. Fuck Ben Affleck.
Why do you hate Ben?
I hate Ben Affleck because Ben Affleck fucks up every superhero. He hasn't done one justice.
Wait, which one is he again?
He was Daredevil, then Batman. How you random niggas let him be Daredevil and Batman? How you fuck up a blind person?
What does he look like?
Ben Affleck or the blind Daredevil?
Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck, well, you was Jennifer Aniston
He looks like
boyfriend.
a
typical
average
white douchebag.
that works
Okay.
at Wall Street or something.
Yeah, asshole. He's like such an asshole. He always does Disney movies. Oh. I'd be like, Ben Affleck. Oh my god.
Oh, I know who you're talking
I'm gonna look him up. I can't.
I know who you're talking about just from that
Man, like we
face.
sway way off topic.
Yeah, but since we own Ben Affleck,
Wait. Okay, what movie has he been in?
he's been in Daredevil.
I'm
He's
trying
just
not
not
to Google it. I'm trying to see how.
Gone Girl. He's not that into you.
What was the answer?
He's not the good actor in the movie. It's the girl that's the good actor.
He's horrible in literally. He's Batman, bro. In Superman versus Batman, he's the new
Didn't see that
Batman.
one.
Oh my! You saw Justice League? Do you watch movies at all?
Yes. What the
Fuck, you
hell?
don't know this douchebag Ben Affleck. As soon as you see him, you're like, oh my god, this
His name
nigga.
sounds really familiar.
Yeah, he did it. Jennifer Lopez. Fuck that up. Yeah. You don't hate Ben Affleck, Chuck?
No, I thought it was somebody
Honestly, I don't follow his career, man.
You don't follow Ben Affleck career?
Nah, don't.
You know what was a good movie? The Town.
Yeah, that was a good movie. He was good in that movie.
But it wasn't because of him. No.
But he was.
It was
good.
because of the guy that he was
good in
talking to,
movie.
and he was like, "We have to go do something.
The
I
movie
can't
was
tell you
good,
what we're
though.
gonna do,
The movie was
but
good.
I need you to help me do it." The guy was like,
my favorite
Okay.
actor is the white dude, Jason's. This is like
Statham?
Yeah, Statham. Yeah.
You like his movies?
Same movie every time, but it's good.
Yeah, you know who I hate too?
No.
I hate The Rock. Because he's the same guy in every movie. No. The Rock is the same guy
Rock
in
is
every
The Rock.
movie.
I love The Rock.
And he tries to not be The Rock, but some fucking Dwayne Johnson. Bro, you're The Rock. There's a whole generation of kids right now who smoking weed who don't know that he was once The Rock.
He's smoking weed.
You feel me? I'm not sure how grown they are and dumb. Like, think they know everything and don't know shit. You know that this nigga was laying the smack down on Vince McMahon's candy ass back in the days. You feel me? And niggas was really picking him in WWE SmackDown versus Raw 2000.
He getting money. That's
Oh, God.
Speaking of money, all right, how do you feel about Hov?
A Billy. Didn't he make that song called A Billy?
Nah.
No, that wasn't him.
Nah, yeah, it was. I think. I don't know. I forgot. Yeah, I think it was him.
Yeah, I think it was Hov. I think Hov is the kind of nigga to make a
Yeah,
song
I think
called
I remember that.
A Billy.
That's a long time ago, man.
No, Lil Wayne is a Millie.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne is a Millie, I think.
Lil Wayne is a Millie, and
Yeah.
Jay-Z is definitely a Billy.
I thought Diddy would have been there first, even though Diddy not really, a rapper, but he would have been there first, because he was like him and Dr. Dre was ahead of all of them as far as like net worth at one point, and then Jay-Z was always neck and neck there, but he caught up really fast.
I think what set him aside was that Sprint deal that he did when they bought Piece of Title.
Yeah.
That really pushed him. You just let a phone company come
Probably the
and buy
Ace of Spades
Highway.
deal too, because he the owner for that now.
Wasn't it with you who told me like people don't buy it as much anymore?
Oh, they said the sales dropped as soon as he became the owner. They said it wasn't as requested, but
Yeah, he should have kept that one under wraps until he became a Billy.
I don't know what he told them though, because they said he gave him an offer they couldn't refuse.
Do you think life changes for you when you become a billionaire after you've been a millionaire for so long?
Of course. How you handle things is different. Like you reach a milestone, so you gonna live different.
You think so? If you meet 500 mil, we're like at that point. What is your money even like? What are you counting? Like what do you?
I don't think it's counting. I think it's let's see how far I could take it. Like now I'm at $1 billion. Let's see if I can get to 10. You're never happy. It's numbers. If I have like all this $1 billion worth of
No. I'm not saying from a goal perspective.
Right.
I'm saying from like a personal like. Are you gratified when you hit a billionaire?
What do I think happens at that point? I think
Do you jump for joy? Oh fuck! I did that. Like I really became a billionaire. My
I
nigga,
would
like,
jump.
DNC, boo, like, for Marcy, like, I would have hit a strong, like, come on.
Tabba, what the fuck was that?
Come on, bro.
Don't do that shit again.
Bro.
What the fuck was that?
Bro,
I ain't gonna say that, bro. What the
you
fuck
come
was that?
from Marcy.
But still, I wouldn't gonna do all that, my nigga. Like,
Bro.
Make
What do you do?
tap out a meme.
You have to go. You have to go mental for like 10 minutes. Like,
yeah,
come on.
nah, I'm not gonna. Me personally, maybe. I'm not gonna do all of that.
You gotta go Super Saiyan. I just became a fucking billionaire. It's intensity after that. Like, nigga, yeah. It's not even about rich no more. I'm just a billionaire. I've been rich for a minute now. I'm a billionaire. What else you gonna do? Probably gonna jerk off or fuck Beyonce. Either which way, you're gonna go.
I'm gonna pop some bottles.
I ain't gonna go.
For what?
I ain't gonna go.
Yeah,
I ain't
I'm
going
gonna do
that
it. This nigga
nigga.
crazy.
If I hit a Billy, damn.
I'm gonna call
son.
everybody I know and I'm gonna brag,
If
nigga.
I
I'm gonna
hit a
flex.
Nah,
Billy?
fuck that.
I'm
Fuck
gonna
that.
do that.
Penthouse Liddy.
Penthouse
Where
lady.
you at? Where you at?
Penthouse
Celebrate
lady.
their bill. That's yo. And
Listen,
me
I'm
personally,
not buying a fucking
I'm having a
penthouse.
fucking party.
I'm not
bro.
buying a penthouse.
A big ass fucking
if
party,
I did
bro.
that,
Are you crazy?
I'll get me a statue.
You become a billionaire, have a party. I'm becoming a billionaire, getting the fuck out of town. That nigga will never. Fuck is you talking about? I just became a billionaire.
But niggas don't gotta know.
Listen, I'm not inviting you to no fucking penthouse. I'm gonna fucking buy the hotel and tell you a penthouse party.
No, not a penthouse.
$20 to get in. You feel me? Penthouse party, $20 to get in. Pull up.
Nah, if I
Fuck
was
what
a
you doing?
billionaire-
You can have a big
I
party.
don't know. I pop bottles and get.
With famous niggas.
I build a statue of myself. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
didn't even hit this split, son.
I build a statue of myself.
Billy, nigga. If I made a Billy, I definitely got mad famous friends. So if I'm having a big party, it's just gonna be mad famous niggas. Fuck you, talking about, nigga. What you think I'm gonna have a party at? Just crackheads. In it?
Yeah.
Would you buy Cuba? Would you buy Cuba? if you became a billionaire?
Cuba for?
This is what happened to Cuba. Cuba, it was recently like the United States just said fuck Cuba again, just like that one day. Like, hey, fuck Cuba. No more trade, no more planes. No
Wait. This is deja vu.
Word?
People on this show see deja vu a lot, and I hear y'all niggas say that. I know for a fact. Them niggas is like, this is deja vu too.
She don't experience that shit.
Wait.
She having an orgasm. What the fuck going on there? She all her head, all that. Yeah,
Alright.
Look.
So with the Cuba thing. The Cuba thing. So Donald Trump decided to end all trade and U.S. partnership with Cuba in all shapes and sizes. You feel me?
Yeah.
This is interesting because my girlfriend was on a cruise to Cuba on Tuesday when he decided to say fuck Cuba. So she's on the cruise and no Cuba. She's like, you think you're about to go see Cuba, but no Cuba. You going to Mexico. I know she tight because she been there already. And you ain't expect to go to Mexico. That's fucked up though. Just to send me to Mexico from Cuba. That's fucked up. That's like, I want my money back. I want my money back. No funny shit. I did not ask to come back to North America, okay? Facts. And you buy a visa. She bought a visa to go to Cuba.
Damn, she pissed.
You pay a visa. You wouldn't get that stamp on your passport. Like, I've been in Cuba.
They
Talk
need to
your shit.
reimburse her.
Facts. Shout out.
I think you give your money back. They gonna give her money back.
My nigga. One thing I do not trust is big business. Okay, and I do not think she will get her money back. I hope she does.
She don't get. If she don't, then
I hope she does. Bro, companies don't be giving a fuck about the everyday person, bro. Like, they would really be like, that's not my fault. Sorry. That's the president business.
Nah, they gotta give you back. You gotta give back your money.
You think so?
Yeah, they have to.
Why?
They have to. You don't use your.
It's not their fault?
Nah, you don't get charged for it. Well, how did she go there?
She went on a cruise.
They're not gonna charge her. They're not gonna charge her until like she actually goes. So the cruise will have to give her money back. Cause they charge you at the end of the cruise.
You charge the end of the cruise?
Yeah,
I've never been in a cruise, so I don't know.
Yeah, they charge you at the end. I mean, you pay for it up front, but like it goes into your summary. So at the end of the day, be like, listen, we ain't going. They're gonna have to give everybody back their money.
But what if they charge her for going to Mexico?
See, but I don't know. Do you need a visa? You don't pay for a visa to go to Mexico, actually, do you?
Oh, so you think wait? When you buy a visa, do you buy a visa from Cuba?
I just took my passport. When I went to Cuba, they asked for the little visa thing, but other than that, I just went to Cancun.
Who do you pay the visa? Do you pay United States for a visa to go to Cuba?
Yeah, I think so.
Or do you pay Cuba to come into Cuba? What the fuck is the visa? Let's be clear.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, me neither.
I don't. I really don't know. That's a good question, but yeah.
I feel like this guy back here keep talking, and I don't know like why he keep talking. Like, you want to get a mic, bro? What's good with you? You just in the back there doing your thing with your little red hat. Yo, shout out to that nigga who made a meme today with Michael Jackson. They was like, that motherfucker has finessed us for like 30 years wearing that fucking red shirt. And they gave us a bunch of times when Michael Jackson is out here wearing a fucking red shirt. Michael Jackson loved that red shirt. You know what I'm talking about right now, but once you see the meme, you're going to say, damn, that nigga loved that red shirt. You feel me? Like, check it out. Check out Michael Jackson in the red shirt. That nigga been wearing red shirts for mad long. And then I thought,
You think it's the same one, like a rotation of a select amount?
I don't know. He
just keeps.
I take him for the type of guy that will just have a bunch of the same shit.
Yeah,
he's Michael Jackson.
I don't think he wear the same shirt. I think he had.
And I bet they all Michael Jackson brand too. It's not even like Ralph Lauren or nothing like that. They just all belong to Michael Jackson. He got his own set of Michael Jackson red fucking shirts that nobody else got. So somewhere in the world, somebody's auctioning off one of the Michael Jackson shirts right now. You feel me? Look, she pulled it up right there on the Google. Mad fucking red shirts with Michael Jackson. And no one pointed that out in the 80s?
All right, so
his favorite color red, probably.
We got shit on the docket to talk about.
What else on the docket, man?
Because you swaying too left.
Michael Jackson got mad red shirts.
Yeah, so I mean, since we talking about being a billionaire, right? Like when it's all said and done, right? What you want to be remembered for? Like when it's all said and done.
When it's all said and done.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I want to be remembered as a hardworking individual who never stopped trying. That's it.
What about you? Yeah.
Oh, go next. Yeah.
I debate that.
I want to be remembered as a wavy tattoo artist.
I want to be remembered as. I want to be remembered as like a dope. A dope ass businesswoman. Like, you know how businesswomen are usually like so pristine and classy and, you know, very like clean, put together.
Formal and
I want to be
traditional.
like a very raw businesswoman.
Yeah, like
some great.
See that's why like when it's all said and done for me, my legacy, I just want to be like a good person, honestly.
That too.
And a person that like outside of all the material shit, I just want to be a person that like for me, I like to like understand people and cultures. So for me, like when it's all said and done, I want to be a very like understanding person of a lot of like perspectives and cultures.
That's a
and
fact.
just, like what is life about and figure it all out.
What do you?
I feel like that happens in time.
What,
You know?
what do you think? What do you think is?
But
on
if
the
you
other
pursue
side?
that, that's dope.
Yeah, I think that's what life is about, like pursuing.
What do you
happiness.
think? What do you think is on the
I
other
don't
side?
think about that. I just.
Yeah, I
I feel
don't
like
I
I
know
learned
that.
about a lot of
I don't
like
think
a
about
lot of
that.
cultures and stuff like that through tattoos.
But like my role model, right? Jay-Z's my role model. So when I see him at this like point of like where he's at, not even $1 billion. It just once he was successful for Marcy, because like Marcy, you know, back in the days, like New York is gentrified now, and I always say this. From when I was younger to now, it seems different. I don't know if it is different, but I'm pretty sure even before when I was younger, like it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So being where he's from, in the environment where people was always outside, not on social media, and they seeing murders and they have to see people on drugs, and drugs is all they knew in certain like environments. Him, like the risk he took and where it took him, you know, there's a lot of lessons and a lot of things he does, a lot of growth you see like as he progresses, and I think that's why he's like where he's at. So it's not really more so the money, it's more so like how he develops and grows throughout life. He let go of the teenage behavior, he moves on to a grown man, you know, then now he's a father and husband. So we're seeing like different sides of him as he grows, and that's why he's my role model. Like I think that's dope.
Shout out to Hope. Hope is a lot of niggas' role models. He's mine as well. A person who I hold very high regard to is what's this guy name? Hold not that much regard if I can't remember his name.
Your role model, your
Kobe Bryant.
Oh, Kobe.
Kobe Bryant. I hold Kobe Bryant in high regard because Kobe Bryant, like Kobe came into the league like he wasn't like the nicest guy in the league. Kobe to me is one of the guys who you really be like, hard work. And I'm a believer in that. I like Jay-Z because he shows like a lot of resilience, but I like to look at people, in my opinion, who have the odds against them and just still like violate. Like just, you can't believe. I don't believe in, I believe in talent, but I don't really believe in luck. What do you guys think about this, talking about that?
Wait. Let's stick to this
Okay.
topic first.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep jumping around.
Yeah.
Stick to one.
What was the question?
Role model.
Role models. Listen,
Yeah, my role model is Kobe Bryant because he works really hard, okay? And he just shows you that hard work pays off. Anyone who shows that hard work pays off and not just talent get you somewhere, I like them.
Okay.
Okay. Your turn, Kilo. Who's your role model?
My role model?
Teddy?
Teddy.
Okay. Oh my God, what the fuck? It's a fucking chimney in here.
Yeah, my role model?
Who's your role model? Do you have a role model? Do you look up to anybody?
I look up to myself.
That's a cool thing to say. Wow.
That's cool.
That's bad, right?
Late minds explode. Like,
Niggas said that shit on air too.
They like that shit. You stole my answer.
I'm my role
But
model.
look.
She stole your answer, Lay?
I
Swear
live
to
it by
you,
dreams.
focus
Like
on everything.
I'm just doing what I love every day. Like I'll be happy to go to work for me.
Black excellence. Black excellence.
Perspective, man. Perspective.
Who gonna tell me that's not? What perspective gonna tell me that's
It's
not?
perspective.
Yeah.
I'm not saying in her case. All right.
No, I'm asking you, what perspective of a person is gonna say getting up every day, getting paid to do what you like to do, is not black
No,
excellence?
that's not what I was ever arguing when you said that.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying?
Lay, what about you? Other than yourself, do you look up anybody else?
No.
Not even
I
Robin
feel
Fenty?
the exact. Well, on a business level, yeah.
Robin
but
Fenty.
personally, me as a whole, I look up to myself, because I feel like I have so many ideas. Literally, like, I feel like I'm in tune with a whole nother level.
You feel like you the shit.
I know that
I am the shit.
Listen,
You gotta think like
it's
that.
the fact that I see the way that people think. I see the way that people move. You know, I peep certain shit about other people, and it's just like, wow, like that's
like
really
that?
why our world, our society, and shit is fucked up. And if more people thought like on a level or educated themselves on certain things.
You got a third eye? You believe in that, like, third eye shit?
I haven't gotten into that. I haven't gotten like that's all part of the whole chakra system thing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to read up on it. I gotta get the book or whatever, but that shit is like, you know, I feel like it would be very.
Let me know what you come up with about the third eye.
Some
definitely.
dude told me about the third eye when I was in college. He told me about the pineal gland.
Niggas be talking about the third eye.
Look up the pineal gland. I don't remember what that is, but just look it up. I gotta look it up too. He told me about it, but I can't remember what he said. But I remember the word, so I can always just look it up.
But yeah, that's where it starts. It starts with you. You gotta get in tune with yourself first before you could, you know, go on to anybody else. Look at anybody else for anything.
I don't know nothing about myself. I think I have a lot of good ideas, but I think I lack.
You need to execute. You don't have no drive.
I think I lack that. I think I lack preparation and what do you call preparation and progress?
You need some motivation. You need some spark, like that ass.
I think I have motivation. I think I'm more motivated now than I've ever been in my life.
That's good. So more good stuff coming.
Yeah, you feel me? I feel like ever since I got a daughter,
Yeah.
I've been on some, like, you know.
Different type of time.
Yeah, like on some, like.
And sometimes it takes that one situation, you having a daughter, to just
Change your
really
whole-
like wake you up.
We'll see. We'll see how this ends for me. But for me, like, I used to be like, you know, I'm gonna do it. Now I'll be like, I gotta go do it. I gotta get up and go do this. Like, I'm not even. It's as like things that I'm planning and doing. It's as important as the 9 to 5. It's as important as chilling with my daughter. I have to go do this because when you're a certain age, you need to have certain things. When I'm gone, I want you to be able to do certain things that I wasn't able to do, and talk to certain people and go certain places and stuff like that. You feel me? It's really awkward having kids. Because you think you care about people, and then you have a kid, you're like, I don't give a fuck about none of them niggas. You? Oh, I love you. You?
You the one.
Yeah. You realize how much niggas you don't give a fuck about when you get a kid. Like, niggas don't be calling and texting. And, I don't even care, bro. I'm going to holler at you. Yeah, how are you? Yeah. What you been up to? Nothing, you know? Just waiting for you to call. Jeju. Dickhead.
I can imagine. I feel like I would be obsessed with my kids. Like, I would love them so much.
Never want to leave their side.
They're so cute.
What else on the docket? Let's get off these kids because I'm about to start cursing. I got that from my mom. It's not my fault. Kids learn what they're around. My mom has a pot.
Something. Chucky.
She does.
You mentioned something earlier about
Shout out
New
to
York
Elaine.
changing, right?
Shout out to Mom Brooks, gangster. We should have her on one day.
Wait, who? What?
Hear what you said, Lane?
Yeah.
What did I say? Oh, I was saying. I would listen.
That last flip was hitting different. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Different.
I ain't even
Anyway,
gonna hold you, bro. Shout out Street Media.
You were saying that New York changed, right? And you kind of seen, you know, you feel like you've seen it change, and I feel the exact same way because I actually like grew up here when I was little, you know. I was growing up, going to elementary school. I left here when I was like 11. So that's like a good childhood space, you know what I mean? Like childhood, not teenage years or whatever, but a good childhood, growing up as a child. So I actually remember, like, I used to go to sleep and it used to be like gunshots every night, police sirens. Like, my godbrother, he lived in Tompkins Projects. That shit used to be like mad dangerous. Now I look at it like going away and then coming back. Yeah. Because I didn't see the whole well, I mean, I kind of did because I went to Baltimore, but, you know, I was still back and forth in New York. Yeah. So I saw it happening. It was just kind of
Shout out to Baltimore.
Wow, this is here too? Yeah. Oh, this is here now? A coffee shop?
Yeah, so that's,
you know?
That's what I was saying.
Pub,
like,
but coming back here now,
there's a pub on Franklin.
Like being here permanently for a couple years now, it's crazy because I just remember all the shit that, you know, that I used to do when I was a kid, like not being able to go outside and shit. And now I go outside and it's a whole dog park.
And you know what's crazy?
What I mean?
Now that it's like a little safer for kids, they don't even go outside. That's the crazy part.
Exactly.
Like,
they don't even want to go outside.
yeah, like that's why I was saying. I said this the other day to one of my family members.
Shout out to
like,
Maddie.
He was like,
Happy birthday, Maddie.
that it's like more
Happy birthday,
dangerous now.
Madison.
Maddie still go outside. Maddie's a very active kid, and I like that about her.
That's
Yeah.
lit.
I love Maddie.
But
You know what I mean? She's very active. She cooks. She could run around with her dog and shit.
She swims.
Yeah, she like,
She
I
do
want to go.
gymnastics,
She's one kid
she
who's
ice
like, I
skate.
want to go do shit. Out of a whole bunch of people who's like, let me go on my
Yo,
phone and
Maddie?
see what's
That's
popping.
lit.
She got a wide palate, like for food.
Oh yeah,
tries anything.
she
That little
knows
girl
good
knows.
shit too.
Yeah, she do.
She will put you on.
Yo, facts.
She will teach you about some. She's like, yo, you don't eat oysters.
She
no
be,
more? You don't eat
she
calamari.
be, she be in Red Lobster ordering clams
She
and
like
shit.
12 talking about, I want the calamari with the lemons.
what I was saying was, I feel
Ooh,
like
with the lemons.
I feel like Brooklyn is like not even Brooklyn. I feel like New York and like everywhere around like this country just and the world changed because of social media. That's just what I think. I think like it makes a lot of people not socialize as much because you socializing on your phone.
Yeah, facts.
So
Not
everybody-
really the world. I think that you got to understand that social
Yeah.
media.
I feel like
a very small percentage of people use social media, literally, like
Yeah.
a very small percentage. So there, like, even in America, there are people out here who have no social media,
Yeah.
and like they have no clue what's going
Well,
on.
I'm saying,
on social media.
I'm saying from a cultural standpoint.
LeBron James
I
got
want to assume
52
like
million
everybody
followers.
don't like use it, but I think like a lot of people don't socialize as much because of social media because you don't really need to go outside no more. Like, so let's say back when you was younger, I'm assuming, right? If you was outside for entertainment, you go outside your building. You talk to niggas down the block, whatever the case. You might go to the park, you do this and that. The way we socialize was different. You could run into people and problems more easy if you ask me. Nowadays, you gotta kind of look for a person because they don't be outside like that. Y'all probably see each other in the same public setting, but like
nah, Uber pool is dangerous.
yeah, that too. You never. I don't really get people in my Uber pool most.
You
of the time.
think so?
Uber pool.
I took one to work. So
You be
talk
running
about
into niggas sometimes. Niggas you know, especially in Brooklyn.
You ran into somebody you know before?
Not in the Uber pool.
Niggas be knowing me.
Oh,
I don't be knowing them.
Okay.
Not in the Uber pool.
Well, Kiana, let's be serious.
But I mean, like, no, I'm just saying, like, you never got into an Uber and you knew somebody that was.
No, I've never had that problem. I'm sorry.
Never.
No, I mean, like, nobody.
No, bro. Nobody.
no.
Has anybody else had that problem? No,
Never.
nobody else.
Never.
That's a Kiana problem, okay? I've never heard that problem before. I thought it was a real problem.
I fell asleep in the Uber and that shit's dangerous.
That's like when you're
Yeah,
rich
that
and your
nigga-
tax
that
level
nigga-
is different. That's one of them problems. We can't relate to them problems. We don't know about them tax brackets.
Nah, I've been in the Uber with a
Niggas know me.
female. I've been in the Uber with a female that drive just like me, and I realized how crazy I drive because I was scared the whole ride. Like she was,
Yeah, some of them be wildin'.
yeah, like she was doing a lot. Going through
When
it.
I get one that's rolling, I'm so appreciative. What I need you for, bro? The niggas be turning like they don't know how to drive. Like they don't have a
They
TSC
don't be
license.
knowing how to drive.
Nah, but for me, like when
That's
you,
why they be
when-
driving so slow.
When you start driving, you see another driver, and you in the car, and they doing erratic shit that you, because you know when you driving, you doing crazy shit, you in control, so you don't really feel as bad as everybody else. That's
Which is
that's-
wrong.
Well, fuck it, but you feel me? But when somebody else doing it, it's like you get a little sketchy. Like, yo, don't do that, man. Like, don't do that while I'm in the car. Like, and that's just how it is. That's how I see it. So when she was doing that shit, I was scared. I was like, I'm trying to sleep.
Chucky's crazy.
I'm trying to sleep, and she just doing all these crazy ass sharp turns, speeding and shit, all that. She yelling on the phone with some nigga about her baby and shit. Shit was crazy. I give her 5 stars though.
This shit not bad.
Right.
This shit tastes good. Like I
Shout
wanted,
out to Blast Energy.
I wanted to give like a fake plug, but like it actually tastes good. So it is a real plug. Like it actually tastes good. Like that's shocking. No, it's not shocking, but like one time I got a free drink. I took my dog to the park and I got a free drink from some white person, and they was giving it to me. I'm like, I don't want to buy it. Like, oh no, it's free. I'm like, oh, okay, then I'm not gonna not take a free drink. I took the free drink and it was horrible. I'm like, I should have left this bitch for her drink. What did I take this for? I wanted to go buy a drink to wash that nasty ass taste out my mouth. So what did I get a free drink for? I could have just swallowed saliva. Fuck.
It was like those
It was
artificial sweeteners juice.
Oh
it was
my
like
God.
A drink like that.
It with no sweetener, bro.
I hate.
In like a can, and it was just. Listen, a white person gave it to me, so I should know what I was getting myself into.
Yeah.
I don't think white people or the Caucasian agenda of people, they really know what taste is, like how shit tastes good, because they love when black people cook. Like, shout out to Flatbush and Peppers. You see how much white people love black people in Flatbush. Okay, they're really afraid of us. That's why they have so much fucking dogs. But they love the shit that we bring.
Yeah, of course.
That's why they're always in our restaurants. They're always in the bars. Because Flatbush is not one of those hoods that they were able to make white. They let white people come there, but niggas is not leaving.
That's a fact. That's Crown Heights.
You feel me? Like, niggas is like, we not leaving Flatbush. Y'all niggas is bugging the fuck out. Like, not Flatbush. Labor Day, them nights when it's lit and 4th of July, niggas is outside. Niggas, this is Flatbush. They even mind them. And the white people just love it. You know what they call it? Culture. Oh my God, the culture in the neighborhood is great. It's even like they sell apartments on the culture. The shit that we was just doing because, you know, it's Juve night. Niggas outside on the block, 2 a.m. Feel me? Niggas just on the block. Summer nights, you feel me? They sell apartments on that now. Like, the culture. They sell the culture. Yeah. Shout out to the culture, whatever the fuck the culture is, but they sell it. They sell it and they love it.
I seen a white couple walking down the block. And
they had a dog?
Like, oh, this block looks really nice. Mm-hmm. Like, they admire how everything looks. But I do too. I ain't gonna hold you. I do. Brooklyn is a, you know,
it's
a different looking place.
It's cool.
No, I don't think it's the same.
You don't think so?
It's getting whitewashed. That's what I think.
It is.
I don't think so. I think white people are coming into neighborhoods that they usually was afraid to come into. But I feel like the real strong cultural neighborhoods are still who they are. Like, I feel like Dykeman forever gonna be Dykeman because they just got that. Like, that's just they.
But they're closing out all the spots people go to out there.
And if that happens, the whole community will change. They have to change the name from Dykeman to something else.
But here's my point, though.
You feel me?
You
because
like you
when a community is so, I'm talking about. I don't mean like just when black people live there. I'm talking about when
anybody.
It's enrooted in like the walls and the stores. You feel me?
You don't see they change that. They put different buildings. They taking out murals and shit. They do it like when they come in slowly. They slowly come in. They just like how they leave. They come right back in.
You think it's over for us?
Yes, until we learn how to, like, that's what Nipsey was preaching. You feel me? To buy back the block, because things like that happen all the time. It has been happening all the time. Compton was a white neighborhood. Now it's a poor black community. Wherever they move, they take their businesses with them. They keep their money in the community. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe like the culture's the same. When you go outside, you don't see that much people outside in the first. What is the culture now? What is the culture?
Some blocks.
What is like?
Some blocks be the
like,
same.
It depends on what community.
I'm asking you.
It depends on the community.
Some blocks be the same.
Because if you go to some places in Brooklyn, you're gonna feel like, you feel me? But if you go to Flatbush, you feel me? Like if you go on Church, it's still Church. Yeah, it's a little bit of more yoga people and flip flops and dog shit, but
they moving in. So
the dogs, them, is still out there. The mango man, still out there. And look, the mango people, them, selling to the white people. White people loving mango more than ever now.
That's what I'm saying.
You feel me? Peppers and C&J's before they got a C. Their business is booming with that type of clientele. You feel me? So obviously black businesses flourishing as well.
And I get
white people don't really know that.
They're not gonna remove everything. I'm saying though, over time
they don't really know good food, so they'll eat anything.
Over time, certain things gonna change.
C&J's is trash. They be in C&J's. Like,
I seen niggas playing tennis in Marcy.
Yeah, you know,
tennis
because they're with it. Like they don't want to come and stay home. Like they don't give a fuck where they at. They like,
but you ever thought about this, right? How many times you been in your community? You ever seen the young black niggas fuck with the white people in the street?
Never.
Exactly. They don't really feel no harm unless they see the danger, or they probably see the danger. They probably feel the harm already when they see it.
You heard about that white man that stabbed up that black lady?
Nah.
He punched her up in her head and behind her head and shit like that, and then she realized like the nigga stabbed her too in like her stomach or some shit on Church right there. Church in East 18th.
Yeah, I ain't hear about that.
It was just a little link on Facebook I seen.
That shit's crazy.
I know.
When it comes to the white people and
stuff like that disappear.
From the Flatbush, from where I'm from on Flatbush, where I be at, white people get the shit beat out of them all the time.
No, I'm not saying it don't happen. I'm not saying it don't happen.
You feel me?
Well, look,
because you're right. After a while, when they come to the bars enough and they see the regulars and they get cool with the guys, you feel me? They start to think, you know, like, I'm gonna get drunk and do what I want. Like, I'm one of the guys, man. We gotta be like, hold on. You
know your place.
Yeah, bro, you're a visitor.
I don't live in Flatbush, so I wouldn't know.
Guest.
But when I do go out there, I feel like it changed a little bit, like with the people. Like if you go somewhere like Atlanta, that's a place where black culture still thrives. Like you don't really like. I feel like New York is not a place like we got like a real culture set in place.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think we take other cultures and make a mixture of cultures here. Like
Yeah, it's all mixed up.
yeah, it's all mixed up. I don't think when we come here,
Yo,
like it's a real
son,
identity.
Fuck that shit, son. You bugging, bro. Niggas from Brooklyn out here, son.
I think your view of what you see in like New York is a small lens of what's really going on out here. Like that's what I think. Because when you go to other cities, you see like when you in a black community, you in a black community. You know what I'm saying? Like you really there. You know what I'm saying? Like out here is really like it's mixed.
What's a black community, cuz?
Who anybody owns shit in your neighborhood? Like a lot of shit.
That's what I'm asking. What's a black community?
Like that's it. Like what? Yeah, like what do they own? Like where's you really a black nigga living in a white community if you think about it? Because they own most of the stores there.
I don't even know if you call it. I feel like the black community is the more diverse community because you have a shop owned 9 times out of 10. The Koreans got a lot. Like they got the Korean shop, the food stand. You feel me? They bringing in your food.
Is that your community though? If he owns the shit you got to get, is that your community?
No, that's what I'm trying to say. What is your community? Not where you live. That's not your community. Like where you.
All right, but I'm acting that you saying you asking two different things.
No, I'm saying
what makes it a black community.
That's my point. What nothing. If all I do is live there and I buy my stuff from the
You're
Chinese
talking about
man,
a personal person. You're saying you.
I'm talking about what black community is the businesses run by more black people. It's not your community just because you live there. You have to be a part of your community,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. Yeah. So
what is the black community if the black community consists of a whole bunch of other people getting money from us?
That's what I'm telling you. So I'm saying like when white niggas come, they're gonna change. That shit gonna change, bro.
I feel like Flatbush is still thriving with black strong businesses.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flatbush. We out here, baby.
Yeah, of course, it's gonna happen, of course, because they're gonna want to go to
They
places.
a lot of them is closing down too. A lot of them is closing down too, bro.
I'm telling this guy, I think
like a lot
different.
of storefronts is just getting
closed and they just putting like a lot of. And don't get me wrong, it's black people doing. I'm not trying to downplay nobody. I'm just saying gentrification is.
You know, it's a great black business.
I'm not downplaying that shit.
A great black business on Flatbush.
That shit is
check out. Shout out to
scary.
Scoops. Scoops has the best ice cream on Flatbush and spaghetti in chunks if you want to get your vegetarian on.
Yeah.
You feel me? I
Sounds
love
good.
their food. Vegan food, you feel me? Rastafari.
Where they sell food there?
Yeah, it's like a Rasta guy.
Lit.
His food is fire.
Lit.
Sounds good.
All right. So this is episode 5. Feel me? About to wrap this up. How do you guys feel about this episode? We had a week off. What do you guys feel about this one? I like to end it with a wrap up. How do you feel?
Time flew by.
I didn't
Right?
even notice the time.
We was getting our bag this fucking episode. That's a fact. Niggas was just going. You feel me? This motherfucker in the back acting like he like coach, just talking like, oh my god, ref, relax. Okay, for the next time on Dragon Ball Z, we're gonna have Drew talk for the community is.
Drewski.
You feel me?
Shout out to Drewski.
Shout out to Drewski in the cut. Shout out, happy birthday, Maddie.
Happy birthday, Maddie.
Shout out, shout out everybody in the block holding it down. Shout out everybody in the room making clowns. Shout out all the girls chasing bags. Shout out the niggas with no swag. Feel me? Shout out niggas 9 to 5. Shout out to the fat bitches who eating 2 thighs. Shout out to everybody who buy beef patty with cheese. Shout out to the niggas who still buy bacon, egg, and cheese.
Hey.
You feel me? With light mayonnaise. Shout out to the niggas who got food stamps. Shout out to you. You feel me? Shout out to the niggas who got public assistance. Shout out to the niggas back up on their rent. You feel me? Shout out to them niggas who on child support. You feel me? Shout out to them niggas who not on child support.
Shout out to them niggas that just got off of child support.
Shout out to all y'all niggas who graduated. You feel me?
Just got off child support. Ooh, baby, my money is
Wanted
mine.
to spending that money. You feel me? Follow everybody on Instagram. Let's start with you, Lay. Hit them with your Insta.
At Slayana.
Kilo.
SLAIANNA.
Kilo Inc. _ I see.
At Teddy Taught You. And
That's it. It's a wrap.
Chuck. Episode 5. Chucky said it's a wrap. You're not going to give your Instagram?